Good morning, my friends. Yeah, Marko Hänen here. I'm the founder of the Helped Oceans, and today, as you noticed always, I'm going to take it up in the issues all around the world, and today is our beloved Mediterranean. Before I'm going to the actual speech over there, I'm going to point it out for a few facts. You know that Mediterranean is a one way. Gibraltar, it's open. Water goes in, water goes out. And it's not like a real ocean. As a Suez Canal in this side, it is closed and temporarily open when the ships goes in and by. And over there, really minimum amount of water passing all the way to the Indian Oceans. So I consider as a Mediterranean, it is like a, or let's say could be really bad situation over there. So let's get back to the little bit in Mediterranean history as what it was and hopefully what it's not gonna be. So the Mediterranean seas have been my home really early 1980s. I've been on the sea really early. So it is my playground for the decades. I've been witnessing the beauty and also the plight of due to plastic pollution in the Mediterranean. Unfortunately, it does happen in early days because then nobody actually cares. Nobody cares. So from the tranquility waters to the Aegean, the vibrant coast of Costa del Sol. I used to live in Spain as well. I sailed through it all. It is a beauty. I can say that one. It is a beauty. The Mediterranean, like many other seas, has seen a significant increase in the plastic pollution since 1950s. The war was ended, and then of course a lot of things happening on the Mediterranean in that time as well. But we do have to give a credit for our ancestors and our grandfathers and mothers. The war did it end. A lot of things happening, and what a lot of things actually was sink to the sea. And the world has to be built up back together. Europe was actually really bad condition. I make many essays on that one in my childhood. So after the war, of course, things changed, developing, and then came plastic production source. So it did. Amount of plastic waste finding its way in our beloved waters. Over the years, this has been led to severe consequences for the marine life, ecosystem, and even in the human life, our life. It does affect it. Think about it a little bit deeper than you actually think in daily life. Now, if you ask me about the worst parts, the eastern part of the Mediterranean has been hit particularly hard. Eastern part. The coastal region near highly populated and industrialized areas such as Nile Delta, the southern coast of Turkey, and the Lebanon have experienced excessive plastic pollution. Why? The currents tend to trap the plastic debris in these regions. excavating the problems. That is the fact, because the Mediterranean is one way in, one way out. Anything else not helping on the Mediterranean other than we humans. However, it's not all doom or gloom, my friend. There has been some commendable effort in recent times. The countries bordering the Mediterranean have started to take this issue seriously. Really? Yes, they actually have. Countries like France, Italy, and Spain have implemented plastic bans and introducing recycling initiatives to curb the plastic waste. Greece, surprisingly, yes, Greece has also taken steps and reduced the single use of plastic. They actually done something. Greece is the history of the world. On the other hand, there are some countries that unfortunately have not made significant statements or commitments to address the plastic pollution adequately. This one's going to be hard. This one's going to be hard. Example, Andorra, for instance, being a landlocked country, may not prioritize this issue as much, while other nations might have different environmental concern in their focus. And you noticed Andorra, it is, like I said, it is a landlocked country. But those are doing their part by the rivers, to dumping the plastic waste to the rivers, and it's eventually causing a huge problems in the oceans. So no matter if you're living somewhere between the mountains, think about it this one. You might be the part, actually you are the part, if you're dumping the plastic to the rivers. It is something that the people don't actually consider, but it is a fact. Rivers do float eventually to the oceans. So, my organization, Help the Oceans, we do aim to raise awareness about the dire state of our seas and to take actions to combat the plastic pollution. With your assistance, we can collaborate to spread the word far and beyond. Utilizing modern communication platforms like what I'm doing to you now, called YouTube. It is our connections all around the world. We can share the stories, images of impact of plastic pollution on maritime life and coastal communities. This is what we do in the internet nowadays. We do share. I don't hide. I don't hide my name. I don't hide my face. I am the spoken person for you, what is happening over there. And with your help, you're gonna get in a much more in details. Those details, what we gonna eventually show it to you live, not edited. It's gonna be hard to swallow. I can guarantee that one. It is really damn difficult out to see. So, through the target campaigns and partnerships with the local communities and governments, we can encourage to the implementation of stronger policies and the waste management systems to combat the plastic pollution. It will eventually work with your help, support, as we are working hand in hand with the coastal businesses and tourism industries. We can promote the eco-friendly practices, and those ones, they will reduce plastic waste. Moreover, be engaged in the schools and educational institutions. We can still sense of responsibility and environmental stewardship in the younger generations. We as older generations, we do have to start working with the young generations, as we are ensuring the sustainability future for the Mediterranean and beyond. Because that's the funny, not so funny, but it is hard facts. It has been happened generations after generations after generations. Younger generations, they always complain to older generations that they did not do anything. I know that because I did that one. Old people are always old people. So can we finally make it up something that can be finally recognized that old generation did something for the future generations? As this has been something going on all the time. When I was young, I complained about old people. When you were young, you complained about old people. They don't know anything about the current world when we were young. Now we become older, and now young generation complain about us that we don't do anything. So can we finally do something? Let's unite and get together. As it is continuous battles between young and older. So together we can be the voice that echoes across the waves, urging all nations, regardless of ideology, to unite the fight against the plastic pollution and protect our precious seas for the generations to come. So can we actually do that one? And I know that we can. We have to unite. That's how it works. It is, or let's say it has been a constant battle between younger and older. I know that one, you know that one, every single of you know that one. So let's try to get together, finally, so the young generation actually can say for their future young generations that our grandfathers, grandmothers actually did something by reducing the ocean's plastic pollution. Our grandfathers unite the world, stop the wars eventually. They did the good part. So now our time as the old generations who were born after the war, our job is reduce the plastic pollution. So our future generations can say that our ancestors did a good part, so we don't have to eat the plastic. So that was today's kind of like a formal talk. As I said it in many times, and I always gonna be the same the many times. Please share, like, help the oceans. Link is somewhere. It's not over there, it's not over there. It is actually that direction, yeah. Follow, click the follow, click the like, and watch the videos, because that makes Help the Oceans more higher in the search, Google search algorithms. Give us your help on the small. If you decided to join the Help the Oceans in the donation, link is below over there as well. All the small donations highly appreciated, and all the money, all the donations will go for the Help the Oceans. and there comes the email. It's a funny world. So, until the next time, my name is Marko Hänen, I'm the founder of the Help the Oceans, and I hope to see you and your friends and their friends and your friends in the next episode. Until then, have a nice, fantastic and plastic free day. Bye bye.